call me Jackson Khan. And me, fun about with my family. I have a younger brother and my mom, and my father died in 2020. But the fun thing about my family is we have a YouTube channel. All of family members have a YouTube channel which is more than half 1,000 subscribers. Uh, my mom have a YouTube channel. My younger brother have a YouTube channel. My also have a YouTube channel which is Jackson Khan Vlogs. And my major is general studies. Right now, I'm living in Juneau, Alaska, and I'm also working as a ground crew. And the purpose of this assignment is like the all of the summary of conclusion that and the assessment and what the skills and the things I learn and manage it from all over the course. So first of all, that the PAMS assessment when I started that course, it's really my scores are not so good, but after completing it, all of the assessment, reading, Howard articles, videos, and practice every skills day by day. So I just realized that after taking another my scores, I got 494, which is the highest score I got in personal assessment of management skills. Not only that, got good grades, but I feel that I learn new skills and manage it, and which is really helpful for my student life and job life, practical life. And the second assessment that I learned about how to solve problem, and I learned that there is not a bigger problem in the world. Actually, the problem is to find a solution of that problem. And then I learned that first to analyze the problem, what is the problem is, and then what are the ways to solve that solution, to find that solution, what we resources and skills need, and then the finding the best way of solution to solve that problem with the current resources, skills, and manpowers that I learned that. Uh, and I realized that how much team is important in any project or how to accomplish the task, how to make a team and how to improve a team, how to work with a team. It's also helped me to work as a ground crew, and I also work as a my past job was uh, as in a cafeteria. So I learned that these things that to coordinate with your co-worker, how much is an important and how to team building. And I also use that skills as in a study group with my class fellows, and we just made a plan and we discuss every assignments assessment and work as a team, and we did great job, and we also help each other uh, in project assessments and to share our experience too. And the best video which I liked the whole course, that was the one was the giver, taker, and matchmaker, and the second one is the build a team, build a tower, which is really connected with the team. That first I that's just a test that build this like to build a tower and put the marshmallow at the top, but it needs to be static. It needs to be highest. So four people of team the rules are uh, four people of team and 18 minutes 20 stalks of spaghetti, one marshmallow, and tape and strings, so which you can use all of these things to made up build a tower, the tall tallest tower. So first of all, when I watched that video, I realized that there was a freshly student graduates team uh, who plan, who organize, but when they started at the last minute, they just end up in a bad. They fail the test because they did great. At the end, when they put at marshmallow at the top, their marshmallow will fall. So when the deadline will came, they just panic. So they didn't do did great. But I was surprised when the kindergarten uh, did the great job, better than freshly hired graduates. Then I realized that there was another technique they are using, like prototype and instant feedback, and they're just using the trial and error and trying again and again strategy, which they just made a largest tower, or uh, tallest tower, as compared to freshly graduate students. And there are also a structural architectural engineer team, which they knew a lot of things about structure, architecture. So they also build a uh, tallest tower of a marshmallow. So I realized that there are so many things that I learned that marshmallow test. That first of all, that you have to be use a trial and error method, instant feedback, and then you have to be a prototyping, see what is good, experimenting it, and then you have a knowledge of skill and experience also matter to accomplish a team. And that also how to build a team, that I learned with that video. And the most important thing that I will use in future, that how virtual team working right now, because there are so many like Google, Uber, especially Uber. I research on Uber that they have so many Uber Eats, Uber Driver, Uber Food, and Uber transportation. And but they also, there are so many employees, they are working online, and their locations are different, and they are working for same agenda. And then I also learn more about virtual how to make a virtual team, that how is effective, because that you don't need a physical location, you don't need a physical space, you just need a laptop, a gadget, or highly internet speed internet. And you can that also made feel employer more flexible hours, more comfortable, and they be encouraged, and they are also doing a good work. But there are also cons to how can I say that, the productivity and the communication, which is there are ways that research on getting virtual team to improve the communication. Then I learned that there are ways that you can strong communication by using other methods and technique, or doing more video calls or something like that. But that's a good method because it's less expensive than online working, because it gives employers more flexible. And yeah, but there are ways to improve that virtual to them. I will use that virtual things in future, and which also helpful for me, like for this course, online course, which sometimes we made a plan to do a study group, but some reason that people didn't show up at the library, Egan library. So what we do after virtual team assessment, that what we did Zoom meeting call, which will more effective, and people, we get communication over better. That's the thing that we got advantage. Uh, but the thing I learned from that one too, how to make team better. The word came up, social capital. That there are people that work in a same company and how to motivate for a same agenda and same goal. There are so many religious culture differences. Yeah, I agree, but you have to make a work environment too. But how can we do that? That you have to be a belonging, made a group discussion and talk to them and show them that you trust him and they can trust you, and they show their ideas, participation and engagement, and they give you ideas for better of the company and appreciate it. So yeah, some kind of a values norm, so people feel like a family, not just workers. So if they have a sense of kind of a belonging or family things to the company, they will do great, or as a do a great for an organization. Yes. And the podcast that I listen, that to be a consistency is a key in any process, that what you do, uh, intensity is not matter. Sometimes every year the people made a plan, they will go to gym, they will follow that diet, and they will submit also buy a plan for a gym. But what they do, they just go to gym and they show some kind of an intensity for 1 or 2 weeks, and after that they just follow their normal routines. And that is not the right way, but intensity is a good thing in a short term, but in a long term goal, or that most important thing is consistency. Like if you do a little, but if you do a little for every day, that would be a key of success of to achieving goals, give you a better odds of your success. That thing I learned, be consistent. And that one, just put yourself in a successful best position, like be in a present moment. What you have to do, you have to be do your best at your day. You don't have to wait for the opportunity, you have to do made an opportunity. Just do your best. What resources, what education, what skills do you have, just do your best for a single day. And consistency is the key. And you have to focus on a process, not on a result. Just focus on a process and do your best each day, and ask yourself every day at the end of the day, that have you did your best, have you what you do, and have you did your best. Just live in the moment and results will show you. And the whole course that I learned, that not only learn, I also implement in my life, which I improve my life will is improving right now. My health is improving, and I'm earning a good money, and my grades are doing good. Like I just learn manage so many things, like my school work life and my practical life, that I'm working as a ground crew as a part-time job, and then came home, clean my house, doing laundry, washing clothes, and cooking food. So with all of that, I also taking care of myself for my health. And yeah, I'm getting a good sleep, good diet, good exercise, meditation. And yeah, I'm making progress to manage all of these things and getting progress. And the most important thing that I learned from the project 3, the networking from LinkedIn, that how social media is important for to getting a good job and to good for career building. And I also learned about the features of LinkedIn, which is really nice, and not only nice, which is really professional. And there are also alternative ways that of LinkedIn, that you can access those things. That if you are introvert, is it it is still good for introvert people that if you don't have a good social skills, it's okay that LinkedIn will help you to find a job, better career, and to connect with those people who have the same field, same goals, same mindset. Yeah, and there also a premium feature that if you buy it, you will get more accurate data or more features of LinkedIn. Yes. Oh, my favorite one, Strength Finder. So I realized that after the assessment that my five top five strengths are restorative, responsibility, positivity, arranger, strategic. After doing that, I am more clear about my future goals, what might have uh, short goals and future goals, and what I'm choosing the career and what I need to do, like strategic and responsibility and arranger, that I'm gonna choose a chess club, which will be more helpful. That I have an I'm after that assessment that I'm feeling more confident that chess club will be good for me. And as a career, that responsibility, positivity, that I will do a summer job as a tourism. As I told you that I'm gonna join a strategic due to for my strategic ability that I have a good strategic skills. So I'm gonna join a chess club, which after that it also improving my planning, and that also helped me to improve to chess club. Yes, and yeah, learning more new things and arranger, which is also be helpful to play that chess game, because arranger that to find a new best possible solutions and thinking in a creative way and finding a best path. And I find out that in Juno, in summer, that there are so many people came to just visit that place, because in summer Juno is really awesome. But I also realized that tourism industry is growing in Juno, and there's a need of employees in every, especially in the tourism industry. So after getting assessment of these things, so I'm gonna work as a in summer as a tourism industry, and in future I will be choose my career as a tourism. Yeah. So for my short goals and the long term goals, after learning assessment, after knowing my strength, weaknesses, and learning from videos and podcasts, so my short goal is that I will join a chess club instead of every other club like gardening or art. So I'm gonna join a chess club, which is I'm feeling more confident and excited, because I have any skills that I can improve easily in chess club and will do good. Yeah, and I will do summer job because I have an ability of positivity, restorative to get to people enjoy it, excited, and I'm always thinking in a positive. In every situation, I always focus on a positive thing, and I'm a strategic. So I will do a summer job as a tourism. So yeah, I hope that I will also get good tips from customers from tourism. Yeah. So and in future that I will made a career as a tourism industry, or open a restaurant or anything that is related to tourism. And I also have a plan to exporting and importing, like I realized that in Juno there is a no Walmart here, so sometimes it's really hard to find products or gadgets It's really hard and it's expensive, and we have to online from Amazon, which took time, like which took days to came here, especially in a winter when everything is freezing. So yeah, yes. And the summary of conclusion that, what I learn and implement in my life, that my I knew about my strength, my five top five strength, which is clear now, that what I need to do, what club I'm gonna join, what job I'm gonna do in summer, and what career I will choose, like in a tourism, related to tourism, or customer services representative, or import or export business. And management, which also the same thing, that I manage my everything, school life, my health, my homework, my job, part-time job, and my family and my friends too. And for this assessment, I also went to the writing class, which improved my writing skills. Yes, which is really helpful. And I learned about APA citation, APA format, double spacing. I learned more about Google Doc. Yeah, that's helpful. And I in that process, I also made a connection with friends, family, and I also did a study group discussions and ask help from writing center, from library, for resources. Yeah, that's good. And there's a citation. And for the feedback of this course, I already done from Blackboard, but that's really good. Yes. uh yeah, and I asked help from Halle professor. So many I asked help from writing center, which is really good. And seriously, I learned so many things, and not only that, I implement it, and I'm getting positive and good results in a school life. I'm getting good grades. I'm confident that I will get a good grades in every such subject. My writing is improved, which is gonna be helpful in future in a practical life. And I also made a network, and I'm clear about my future goals, short-term goals, my career. Yes, so I'm gonna give you excellent that I did it. So thank you so much.